with a speech entitled Multitude of Business. So with a speech entitled Multitude of Business, please welcome Sumit.
Who likes pies?
Yeah.
What's your favourite pie?
Chicken leek.
Someone at the back. Favourite pie?
Apple.
Apple pie. I like pies. I like putting my fingers in pies. In fact, I need to have my fingers, maybe toes, in several pies. And that's a metaphor for my life, both personally and professionally. See, I can't focus on one task. I need to overarch across several pies. I was fortunate enough today to meet a fellow president. I know I'm the president of a small club, but this guy looks after maybe 300,000 people in over 120 different countries. It's quite a feat. And I was thinking, what kind of businesses would I want to be the owner of or have my finger in? My Myers-Briggs personality type tells me that I can create patterns between seemingly disparate connections. I don't know, I just have this knack to see a problem. I'm a troubleshooter. I see a problem and I just put a few dots together and then, oh, there's a problem over here, and I just want to make it work. I just want to put that thing together, just close it off. I don't know how it happens. I get a real passion out of that. So the first business that I would maybe want to open is a snooker academy. I'm really into snooker. I watched the final on the weekend. That was amazing. It's amazing that on a snooker table or a pool table, when you first break, you don't know where the balls are going to go. There's an infinite potential of once the white ball hits the coloured balls that they land in different areas of the table, and you need to make a connection between, right, this ball needs to hit that one, needs to fall into that pocket. But then where's the white going to end up next? I don't know. It's that unknown. Don't be scared of the unknown. So that's the first business, maybe the snooker academy. I'll tell you a little story actually. My father, years ago, was a member of his local snooker club. I think I must have been about 3 or 4 years old. And he'd win little trophies. There were tiny little gold things like that of a man like that. I was a kid. I used to break these things. They were toys, right? I've grown up years later. My father's no longer with us. I just wish I had one of those little gold trophies. Hopefully we'll open up an academy. We'll name it after him. That'd be nice. Second business, we're all in this game, so competition in front of me, is about public speaking. I've been fascinated with Toastmasters since I've joined up, and I've been the president of my local club and had mentors like Russell helping me make that a better place. My first Toastmasters experience was at work. We got an email saying there's this new thing happening about public speaking. It's like, yeah, I like to speak. My friends tell me all the time. So I went along, and there were several managers in the room, and one of the managers that was leading our exec sponsor said, Sumit, you're gonna be able to speak on stage for a couple of minutes. Yeah, sure, what about? So you need to talk about your favourite manager. It's like, okay, it's not bad. So I was called up on stage and I looked into the audience, and you need to assess your audience, right? And there in the audience was my current manager, my previous manager, a manager that didn't give me a role that I had applied for, and a senior manager and a few other people that I indirectly report to. It's like, oh, Sumit, what are you going to do? And I loved the challenge, and I was able to speak about my favourite manager without calling upon any one person individual. In fact, several of these people approached me afterwards saying, so who is it that you spoke about? Who was it? I got a real buzz off of that, and here we are a few years later running a Toastmasters club, quite successfully, the Toast Track. Cheeky little plug. The third business that I would like to run is probably going to be about wealth management. Now, we all have wealth. You might measure this in pounds and dollars or in personal development and experiences. I have a friend in the city that runs a small wealth management company, and he's investing in all sorts of things around the world. And one thing I've taken away from him is diversification. Now, whether we're talking about money or personal development, it's important to to channel your energy into several areas. Don't put your eggs in one basket. Imagine we're talking about the wheel of life. Now imagine you've all got a wheel in front of you and you need to score out of 10 where you are in love and in your connections, in your friend circles, in your business, in your finance, and all those different things. So if you were to score those out of 10 roughly, just picture that in your mind for a second. If you had to score yourself out of 10, different areas of your life. How even is that wheel? How even is it? Anybody got some feedback for me about their wheel of life? How even is that wheel? Are you 10 out of 10 in everything in your life? Are you maybe 2 out of 10 in something and 5 out of 10 in something? Russell, tell me what your wheel of life is.
Our wheel of life is pretty square.
Good. Now think, if that wheel was on your car or your motorbike or your bicycle, or skateboard, how far would you travel? And the square wouldn't quite get so far. So it's not about being perfect in one area of life and maybe sucking at another part. It's maintaining that balance. So I'll bring you to the close. I've just come off of a 4-day training experience with a guy called Tony Robbins.
UPW, you were there.
UPW, yeah, saw you there. There was a guy that we need to bring to Toastmasters, right? He was awesome. But not Tony Robbins. He was amazing. And I learned a lot. And I know I've just drank the Kool-Aid, but I walked across fire, barefooted, with a mindset that I can achieve anything. And I'm buzzing with energy right now. That's why I'm on the stage here today. And what I want to leave you guys with is take massive action. If you've got goals, good, write them down. But if you're not bouncing up and down, if you're not excited by them, are they really your goals? Or are they just things that you want to achieve? Multitude of business. Thank you very much.